you're gonna use this one, and this one. Just a part of the silicone pieces that I took out. It's a total mess. Okay, so the holes that we have to repair are on the both sides of the lazarette. As you can see, there are 6 of them here. However, 3 of them are fitting. This one, and this one are fitting the current pedestal. So I will not do anything with them. I'll just leave them as they are. However, this big one here and these 2 small ones, they have to be repaired. On the opposite side of the lazarette, this hole is pretty much messed up. You can see that the fiber is pretty much damaged, and the gel coat as well. So I will actually use the epoxy putty inside of it. With a hole of this size, it's preferable to actually put also the fiber. However, I'm just opting for the epoxy filler. At this moment, I think it will be enough. Since this is the straight surface, this is the flat surface, we're going to apply the masking tape on this side and here, and we're gonna put the filler. The putty will go from this side. Okay, before you start working, just a couple of safety tips. Make sure you have the vinyl gloves. They'll protect your hands against some aggressive chemicals like putty, catalysts, and also the acetone, which we're going to use to clean the surfaces. Also, you want to make sure you have the safety goggles to protect you against the dust, which might finish in your eyes. And last but not least, don't forget a safety industrial mask to prevent inhaling any substances while working. For this purpose, I will use my just a normal COVID medical mask. I think it will do the job for this time. Now you can see that I grinded pretty much a decent parts on this side. Everything was rotten actually, and if I continue further, I'll probably break the skin from the upper side of the shell. So I'm not gonna go anymore. I think this is enough. So the idea is to fill up this hole with the epoxy further. Of course, I have to clean it up first on this side as well. So yeah, let's do it. In order to fill the holes with some structural material, I will use this epoxy putty called Marine-Tex, which is fairly easily available in Japan. On the stock they had only available 415 gram package, which is quite big, which I think it's a little bit over excessive for what I need, so I really have to be careful with dosing. So let's see what's inside. I guess we have the steering tool, we have the putty itself, 400 grams in the sealed container. Also we have the catalyst, which is in the form of the jelly. The manual for the Marine-Tex, there's a Japanese and English version. I think the ratio is something like a 5/1, because I don't plan to use the whole amount. I'll probably use the separate dish or a separate cup to prepare the mix and to fix the holes. As you can see, it looks pretty much solid. I don't know how much I'm gonna need, so I'm gonna take 3 spoons of this thing. I hope it's gonna be enough. So this is what we have inside now. Now I'm gonna add a catalyst. So the ratio should be 5/1. I'm not sure I'm gonna hit it. As they explain, it's of the utmost importance that you get a good ratio, proper ratio. It's actually better to have less catalyst than more catalyst. It looks pretty much like a orange marmalade or whatever. It looks quite tasty actually. The thing is that once I apply it and mix it, I have about 20 minutes. And this is how approximately it looks like. It's getting definitely more liquid. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna try to put this putty in the syringe. I think this is definitely the best way how to fill it up, because it's the amount of the oxygen of the air actually inside of the putty will be the least. So I'll try to fill up the syringe with it. Alright, I think this is enough for the first syringe. Let's see how this works. Alright, sorry guys, I couldn't record the part where I was injecting the Marine-Tex in the holes, but I was too busy with playing with the syringe. It turns out that I forgot to cut off the tip. Anyway, this is how it looks like. This one is pretty much full, I think even more than it's needed. I made sure that all the air bubbles are out. This is how it looks on the other side, and it takes about 24 hours to completely cure. Once it gets hard, we're gonna do the sanding of this properly. I definitely have to put it somewhere else. This is too much exposed to direct sunlight, which is not good. It should cure on the proper temperature, not directly under the sun. On the other hand, we have here pretty much lots of Marine-Tex left. Before dumping it, I have to make it let it cure as well, so it can be properly disposed. Okay, here we have the surface a little more than 24 hours after. As you can see, I grinded it to be the similar level as the original surface, and I think it's pretty much good. I don't plan to make it perfect, because this is where the nut is gonna go, and it's the inner side of the lazarette, so it doesn't really matter. So this job is, I think, pretty much done decently. But the reason why I'm making this video actually is that I want to show you something completely crazy. and it's on the opposite side, the side that I thought yesterday I'm gonna close only 3 holes. Now when I touched it, I realized that it's quite soft on the edges. This is actually the correct hole next to the wrong hole, and it was completely reinforced only with the silicone. I thought there's no structural integrity, so I decided to simply grind everything out. I took out the silicone. This is just a part of the silicone pieces that I took out. It's a total mess. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually apply one more time Marine-Tex on this hole, and I'll probably do it from 2 times because the size of this hole really requires, like, you know, a 2-phase fill-in, because there's actually empty space inside. There's no straight edges here, so I definitely have to repair this one too in order to put a 3rd nut. Let me show you the other side. I don't know, can you see it, but there's a lots of material missing inside. I don't know, is it a sandwich core? Probably. So I had to grind everything inside, and essentially I'm gonna refill it again.